here's the problem. We're talking about these pets as if they're children. And let me tell you, I had a cat that I loved dearly. So dearly, in fact, that when he passed, I named my third child after him. So it is not that I do not understand how much we care about animals. It's that sometimes we call them our children, but then sometimes we don't treat them anything like children. Sir, if you left in November 21 and did not come back to inquire about them for a year, you would probably be in jail.
I did. The first time
Okay, but you didn't ask for them back, right? I mean, they were in his care for a year.
Until November 2022, I was ready. And then when I asked them for the cats, I said, we're going to share custody of them.
So that's my next point. Because under the law, the cats are property. So we really have to treat this as if we're talking about two watches. So what I want to understand is, it sounds to me, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but that between like the end of 2020 and November of 21, they were kind of bouncing all over the place.
Yes, between December 2020 and August of 2021, they were back and forth. Then for 2 months, they were with his friend.
Right.
And then from November 2021...
They didn't land at you permanently until November 21, correct? Right. Okay. Even you admit that you didn't even ask for them back until November of 23.
Clearly from depression. It's really bad.
Right. But if you were not ready to take care of your children for a full year, and then you came and showed up at his door, no court would give you back your children in November of the next year. So I'm going to go ahead and open it back up in case we have other questions.
Mr. Perry, you used a term that has significance in the law. You said that the plaintiff abandoned the cats to you. Now, I need to know from you, give me the date, give me the time, give me the evidence where he told you that you have these cats, they are yours, I relinquish my right to them.
I'm not sure if I do have that, but
you don't have it because it doesn't exist.
During that year and a half, if they meant so much to them, can I just say something, please?
Listen, I love animals. This is a tough case for me, but we have to follow the law. And simply because an individual might have disabilities doesn't necessarily give you the right to take them, because in your mind, you believe Simba and Luna would rather be with you. But we will follow the law, okay?
Yeah, I know.
All right, we'll excuse both of you while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
This courtroom is now in recess. Please go ahead and exit the courtroom.
We've reached a verdict. It's not unanimous. My colleagues do not agree with me, and the majority believes there was a legal abandonment by you of these two cats by virtue of the extended time that the defendant was permitted to keep and care for them. And therefore, ultimately, it would not be in their best interests to return them to you. However, they do agree that you should be reimbursed for the purchase price, $3,000 plus $2,000 for the emotional distress caused by the defendant keeping the cats from you. But I believed that the law required me to find that you deliberately and intentionally abandoned your cats to the defendant, and I do not find that from the record. So my verdict would have been in your favor to return the two cats to you, but the majority rules. So the verdict is in favor of the plaintiff for $5,000, and the defendant gets to keep the cats.
This courtroom is adjourned.